Could Iran, Israel, and the US start World War III? Have you ever wondered how a small spark in the Middle East could ignite a fire big enough to burn the whole world? Today, we're diving into one of the most dangerous triangles in global politics: Iran, Israel, and the United States. If this triangle collapses, it may not just trigger war in the region. It could pull the entire world into a conflict unlike anything we've seen before. Before we talk about today's crisis, we need to understand the past. The tension between Iran and Israel has lasted for over 4 decades, rooted in deep political, religious, and ideological differences. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran has refused to recognize Israel as a legitimate state, openly calling for its removal and supporting armed groups that oppose Israel's existence. This long-standing hostility has shaped much of the modern Middle East conflict, fueling proxy wars, covert operations, and a constant threat of direct confrontation. And Israel sees Iran as an existential threat, especially as Iran moves closer to developing nuclear weapons. Now add the United States, Israel's strongest ally and Iran's biggest enemy. They've clashed in Iraq, in Syria, in cyberspace, and now possibly face-to-face. In 2024, things got hotter than ever. After Israel bombed Iran's embassy building in Syria, Iran responded directly, firing missiles and drones at Israel for the very first time. The world held its breath. The US joined the defense, intercepting Iran's attacks with warships and jets. That moment changed everything. Now all 3 powers are involved, and the line between proxy war and real war is disappearing. Here's where it gets scary. There are 5 major triggers that could turn this into World War III. 1. Israel attacks Iran's nuclear sites. Iran retaliates massively. Chaos erupts across the Middle East. 2. The US bombs Iranian soil. Iran's allies strike US bases across Iraq, Syria, and even Africa. 3. Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz. Global oil prices explode. The world economy crashes, nations panic. 4. Cyberattacks hit US and European infrastructure. Power grids fail, airports shut down. The West blames Iran or its allies. 5. Then comes the most dangerous twist of all. Russia and China or even North Korea may step in. At first, they may offer diplomatic support, condemning Western actions and backing Iran on the global stage. But if the conflict deepens, they could go further, providing weapons, intelligence, or even troops. And just like that, what began as a regional crisis turns into a global confrontation, with the world's most powerful nations on opposing sides. Even before a world war starts, the signs are everywhere. Hezbollah in Lebanon threatening Israel, Houthis in Yemen attacking ships in the Red Sea, Iraqi militias targeting US bases, Russia eyeing the chaos while fighting Ukraine, China watching, preparing, and planning around Taiwan. It's not just a war fought with guns, missiles, and drones. It's a war of influence, power, and control. From politics and propaganda to cyber attacks and economic pressure, every tool is being used. And the battlefield? It's no longer just deserts or borders. It's the entire planet, from the halls of the United Nations to your phone screen. Right now, the world is walking a very thin line. One wrong move, one misfire, one assassination, and everything could collapse into war. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to go that far. Diplomacy still has a chance, if the world listens before it's too late. Do you think Iran, Israel, and the US are on the path to World War III? Or will the world pull back from the edge? Let's keep this conversation alive, because the future could depend on it. Thanks for watching. Stay aware, stay informed. If you found this video insightful, don't just scroll away. Like, subscribe, and let's talk in the comments.